What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Two-Wheeled Rider YouTube channel. My name is Mario Orsini, and I really haven't filmed a video since like last October, and today is March 18th. So while hopefully you've been enjoying the 2022 cross-country series, and there are a few more videos to come out on that, and a couple of ATV rides we did back in the fall, I haven't actually shot a video since October, and it's March right now, which probably explains why I'm on about my 10th take, because I'm way out of practice. We are going to have some back in the garage videos coming up pretty soon. We're going to have some review videos coming up as soon as I can get a little bit of time out on the bike. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you guys some updates we've done to the garage, because it's kind of become like a character on this YouTube channel, something that you guys have seen a lot of. And we've got a really cool giveaway courtesy of Rocky Mountain and Bel-Ray that we're going to get into. And I'm going to show you what we have been riding and kind of what we have been doing. But I think first we need to get a good look at the garage here, because this wasn't here last time we were in here, and there's some other cool stuff I need to show you. All right, so just to give you guys a little bit of perspective, this is where I typically park my truck when the truck's in the garage, and this is where we got the motorcycle lift. The cart's kind of always been over here, but now we've moved the workbench over here. I didn't really want to. I wanted to keep the workbench where it was, but having worked on Noah's bike last weekend, it actually was very beneficial. You can tell it's covered in crap, and I've still got the service manual out, but having the workbench right next to the lift actually works out really, really well. And the big thing I want to show you guys is the reason why I had to move this. So let's hop over there next. In any event, I wanted to mention, my old tool chest, it's been great. It's going on 20 years, but unfortunately I've outgrown it. Also, a couple of the drawers need, a little bit of fixing, which I'll take care of now that it's been pretty much emptied out. So let me move over a little bit. We got a new one, kind of on a whim last Saturday, so a week ago today. Went to Lowe's and just picked out, this is a 52-inch wide. I love the fact that, all of my sockets up here I can get to easily. This is probably going to stay open most of the time, but it worked out nice. Got the batteries set up here for the power tools. I got my Bose speaker, thanks to my buddy Craig for getting that for me a couple years ago. We got all ball bearing drawers. I don't have it totally outfitted yet, and honestly, it's going to be a little while before I'm able to fill this thing up totally. We've pulled most of the tools out of the old box for now. I still got to get some of the stuff, and I've pulled a few things out of the tool cart. But now I'm getting it set up the way I like it. It's looking good so far, and I'm just happy to have it. And then the other thing I want to show you guys, you can kind of see, but let me get you a little bit better shot. So you take a look up here on the wall. I took some of the stuff down that used to be up here. And Danielle for Christmas picked me up this, custom made back in the garage sign, which is pretty damn cool, especially given how many back in the garage videos I've made in here. So got that hanging up. You'll see that in the background for the upcoming years. So one thing we've been doing a lot of so far this year is racing. Noah and I both raced the Hangover Hare Scramble back at the beginning of January. We've also raced in the first 3 rounds of US Sprint Enduro, and we're getting ready to go for the 4th round this upcoming weekend. And while the racing's been fun, the track layouts have been awesome, the weather has pretty much sucked at every single round. Specifically the last one in South Carolina, absolute mutter. It was awful. But we did all finish. Brian went down too. But Noah's bike, it needed some work done to it when we got back, so I did a new top end in it last weekend. One of the couple of the things that I still need to do, and we're going to do that real quickly here this afternoon, is I had to put an order into Rocky Mountain because he came back after one of the tests and he lost his skid plate. So we're gonna pop one of these on. And then the other thing, his fork guards up front, a lot of crashes, not just the last round, but throughout this season, because you are pushing in this type of racing. So the fork guards, I'm gonna get you guys a close up here. They're starting to rub the tire. They're basically just worn out, and it's time for a new set. So we're gonna bolt some new ones on and see if they're a little bit better aligned than the ones we've got on there right now. So they're not, you can see where it had been rubbing. It's not quite as bad, but this one specifically, because this is the side he likes to crash to a little more often, is bent in. So put the order into Rocky Mountain, got some of Cheerby's front fork guards. So we're gonna get these bolted on here and see if they line up just a little bit better. All right, they definitely line up better than the ones we just took off there, and the orange changes the look a little bit. It still looks kind of cool. So let's get this thing off the stand, get the skid plate on, and then we'll get into the 350 and the giveaway. So obviously I've mentioned it throughout the video, been doing a lot of racing, and I've pretty much gotten to the point where we're changing the oil after every single race because oil is cheap and engines are not. So let's get into today's giveaway, talk about this a little bit. So huge shout out to the guys over at Rocky Mountain ATV MC for getting this together for us today. They have 4-stroke oil change kits available on their website. I'm going to link that down below. I'm going to show you what comes in my kit. They're model specific kits. This is for, you know, a 2020 Husqvarna FE350. I think it pretty much works for all of the 4-stroke KTMs, Husqvarnas. And let me explain to you what comes in the kit and then kind of what separates it out from some of the other kits that I've seen out there. So first off, it does come with an oil filter. This oil filter is made by Tusk. I'm going to compare it to one of the super high quality, well-known brands. I'm not going to tell you the brand. We're going to show those side by side here in just a moment. Something else cool, it comes with a little disposable funnel. So whether you're working in your garage or you're working alongside the track and you need to change your oil, you can make sure you can actually get it into the crankcase. And another nice piece, and a lot of kits don't come with these, it does come with a crush washer for your drain plug. Should you replace it every time? Probably. Typically I go every other time. You can flip it once. Now with most of the kits out there, you have different options for oil. In this case, Bel-Ray actually provided the oil for this oil change kit and for me today, and also in the giveaway we're going to get to in just a second. This is 10W50 synthetic oil. We're going to use this in the bike today. What separates this from some of the factory oil change kits is it comes with 2 liters because we know this bike takes a little bit more than a liter. The KTM Husqvarna kits I've gotten in the past, they come with 1. So thanks guys. Anyway, we're gonna change the oil in this here in just a few moments. I'm not gonna do an entire walkthrough of how it's done. We'll just do a little montage. But if you would like to win a 4-stroke oil change kit for your bike, I'm gonna give away 2. Again, thank you to Bel-Ray and Rocky Mountain for making this available. We're gonna give away 2 kits. To register or to try to win the first one, all you have to do is comment down below. A week after this video goes up, we're just gonna randomly pick a winner. We'll put it into one of the little computerized things that just randomly picks one out. I'll comment and tag you in it, and then all you gotta do is reach out to me and we'll get your email address and we'll get you all set up with your oil change kit. It doesn't matter what bike you ride, they've got an oil change kit for it. It can be Kawasaki, Yamaha, Honda, it doesn't matter. They've got one for you, and we're gonna get you one shipped to your house free of charge. To win the second one, I'm gonna give that out to one of our paid podcast supporters. We're gonna pick one of those randomly. If you're unaware of the podcast, check it out. We'll link that down below. It's the Two Wheeled Rider Podcast, available wherever you listen to podcasts. So let me get to work on this thing and get ready for this upcoming race weekend. So one thing I want to show you guys before we get started, one of these is the Tusk oil filter, the other one is the really well-known name brand one. Same number of pleats, paper a little bit different color. You take a look at the ends of them, you got the same gaskets. I mean, I just wanted you guys to be aware in case you were thinking, oh, well, he's putting some sort of cheap filter in his bike, why would he do that? Not cheap and expensive, but still really good quality, especially when you do a side-by-side comparison here. All right, so got the oil changed and a fresh filter in. Bike is pretty much ready to go now for next weekend's race, the 4th round of US Sprint Enduro. Hopefully I got a good result out there. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Obviously, huge shout out to the guys over at Rocky Mountain for providing me the oil change kit and the guys over at Bel-Ray for providing the oil. One thing I do want to mention, if you log on to the website, obviously, you know, use the link below, it's all down there. There are other brands of oil available, but for the giveaway, we're only giving away Bel-Ray oil, and for whatever make, year, whatever of your bike. We'll make sure you get the right kit. So once again, if you want to enter the giveaway, you've got a week from the day this video goes up. Just comment down below and then I'll reach out to you. Paid podcast supporters, be on the lookout for how I'm going to choose that. I'll be in contact with you soon. Feels great to be back in front of the camera. I still got a lot of editing to do and stuff to get out there. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, considering that subscribe button, because if you like motorcycles, well, this is the place to be. If you got any questions about anything in today's video, let me know. Obviously, we're going to be seeing a lot more of the garage here as we get back to maintenance videos and the riding and all that sort of thing. And as always, I'll talk to you again soon.